Hey, what's up guys? Nixby1HD here and welcome back to episode number 3 of our F1 2012 Caterham Career Mode. And in today's episode we have got the Chinese Grand Prix around the Shanghai International Circuit. So before we get into qualifying, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you are enjoying this series. Make sure you subscribe for more, and let's get into qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix. Right, okay, qualifying here for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. So let's see where we can put the car. Okay, here we go, up to the line. Right, okay, having a look at our qualifying results for the Chinese Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, he takes pole position here for the Chinese Grand Prix ahead of his teammate Jenson Button in the other McLaren starting in second. Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari in third, ahead of the two Saubers of Kayumi Kobayashi and Sergio Perez. Felipe Massa in the other Ferrari starting in sixth. Michael Schumacher in the Mercedes in seventh, ahead of 2007 F1 champion Kimi Raikkonen in eighth, and the two Red Bulls of Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel rounding out the top 10. We qualified down in 19th, ahead of our teammate Heikki Kovalainen. So let's get into race day here for the Chinese Grand Prix. Right, okay, having a look at our race strategy for the race this weekend. Here around the Chinese Grand Prix. We've got 28 laps ahead of us this afternoon here in Shanghai. We're going to be starting on the option tyres, and the team want us to pit lap 12 for a set of the primes. I'm thinking we extend the stint by one extra lap, so we're going to come in at the end of lap 13. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get into race day here for the Chinese Grand Prix. Right, okay, here we are then, ready down on the grid, ready for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. 28 laps ahead of us this afternoon, and it is lights out, and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. Okay, that's the start that we needed. So we got a little bit of contact there with Daniel Ricciardo in the Toro Rosso. Does go a bit wide. Can we capitalise? Yes, we can. Ugh. Oh my gosh, John Eric Vergne was very, very slow there. As we are gonna, oh my gosh, massive pole up there, and we will go up to P11. but it didn't last for very long because Jean-Eric Verne is going to get straight back past us. Oh. Okay. I think. Oh, went a bit too deep there. It's been a little while since I have gone back to this series. If you guys haven't seen the first two episodes of our, if you guys did miss the opening two races of the season around the Australian and the Malaysian Grand Prix, I would definitely recommend checking those out if you guys haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't seen the opening race of our F1 25 Racing Bulls career mode, I would definitely recommend checking that one out if you guys haven't already. So yeah, the second race of the season, we have actually got the Chinese Grand Prix, so and of course here's going to be our first sprint weekend on F1 25, so looking forward to that. Okay, we're going to go for it. Oh. Okay, can we get the power down? A little bit of contact there with Jean-Eric Verne. But of course, it's going to be our teammate next season on F1 2013 when we race for Toro Rosso. As we go a little bit too deep there. Okay, but we do manage to get past the Frenchman. Copy. I'm gonna use a bit of the colours here. So we got 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher in the Mercedes, currently occupying the final points position. So we've got Daniel Ricciardo now battling it out with us. A bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there with the Australian.
With 7 places up on our predicted finish. Come on, keep going.
Daniel Ricciardo is going to get the move done. As I almost went into the back of the Australian there. Thankfully we do manage to avoid it. But yeah, really excited. I really am thoroughly enjoying F1 25. Really am enjoying the new game. It is a lot of fun. And as soon as so it looks like. So yeah, really am enjoying that series. DRS activated. Not DRS. Drain the curves was what I was trying to say. So Kobayashi. He's currently dropped down to P10. So Jenson Button, he is still leading the Chinese Grand Prix. So Michael Schumacher. Oh no. Okay. So let's try that again. I think Daniel Ricciardo made contact with us and he spun. So Bruno Senna now, of course, our former teammate in the F1 2010 career mode. He will take P12. To go a little bit wide there. Way too deep. Going in to the corner. Okay, use the curves. Bruno Senna, he's got front wing damage as well.
By our calculations, Kobayashi should be pitting in the next 4 laps.
Okay, so Kobayashi, he's going to be boxing in about 4 laps time. So we're on to lap 7.
Just in front of Senna. You need to respond or he'll be on you.
Use the curves as Fernando Alonso now sets the fastest lap of the race. Okay, round we go.
Behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
So Roman Grosjean now, he goes up to 12th place.
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
Also, if we do get approached by other teams, then depending on what team it is, we will definitely consider it.
You've picked up some marbles. Expect reduced grip until you can wear them off. Stay on the racing line.
Okay, so Fernando Alonso does set the fastest lap of the race once again.
We estimate that Kobayashi should be coming into tyres within the next 2 laps.
Here comes Roman Grosjean.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
And the Lotus
The car behind
does
you
get...
has no grip on the high-speed corners. He's got front wing damage. Let's pull out a gap.
It's Fernando Alonso.
Behind and will use DRS to overtake.
Does set the fastest lap yet again. Here comes Bruno Senna. And do manage to stay ahead of the Brazilian, which is good. Let's get the power down. So, do get back past the Brazilian.
We believe the car ahead is running standard revs. Standard revs.
Okay, so we do get back past Bruno Senna.
6 places up on where we expected to finish.
Okay, round we go. So, of course, we have got plenty of F1 content to come your way on the channel, and also our F2 career modes. Really excited to be doing those, getting into those. I cannot wait to jump into those.
We've heard on the radio that the car behind has handling issues. He's damaged his front wing.
Okay, so
You've moved up to 11th.
so we are going to be boxing at the end of this lap. Of course, pitting onto the prime tyres. Ugh. Definitely feel these tyres starting to go.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Yep, I know, mate. Okay, so we do get past Bruno Senna. Okay, into the pits we go. Hopefully a nice, clean and tidy pit stop from the CATERHAM pit crew.
Be careful not to drive over the white line when coming out of the pits or you'll get a penalty.
Okay, so we've got a fresh set of
You have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
prime tyres onto the car.
You're ahead of Vern by 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You're keeping up with race pace. Keep pushing.
So Fernando Alonso yet again setting the fastest lap.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Okay, so we are on to lap
You have a 4-second
15.
lead over the car behind. 4 seconds.
So we have a 15 So we're on to that 15 out of 28 here in Shanghai. Okay, Fernando Alonso yet again setting the fastest lap. Okay, so we're on to lap 16 out of 28. Fernando Alonso, he's actually leading the race, which I didn't realise until now. As race leader Fernando Alonso setting the fastest lap yet again. Big slide there. Fernando Alonso setting the fastest lap. Around we go. Okay, so we're on to lap 20 out of 28. So we haven't got many laps remaining of the Chinese Grand Prix. As Jenson Button now sets the fastest lap of the race. Lewis Hamilton now setting the fastest lap, taking it away from his teammate Jenson Button. No. Damn it. Just ran horribly wide there. Which is annoying. As Lewis Hamilton yet again setting the fastest lap. Okay, so we're going to try not to run wide this time round. And we did it. We haven't, which is good. As long as I finish in 18th place and achieve the team's objective, I'll be happy with that. Okay, copy. Okay, on to lap 26 out of 28. 3 more laps to go of the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai. As Lewis Hamilton once again does set fastest lap of the race. A little bit too deep there. Okay, onto the penultimate lap of the race here in Shanghai. As Lewis Hamilton yet again setting the fastest lap of the race. Okay, so final lap of the Chinese Grand Prix here around the Shanghai International circuit. as Fernando Alonso, he will win the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai this afternoon. This will be our best finish in this series so far. Of course, during Caterham's time in Formula One, of course they didn't score a point. Hopefully we can get them a point on the board, but it's not going to be today, unfortunately. But here we go. Down the long back straight. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Rounding the final corner. Up towards the line, and it's P12. Right, okay, having a look at our race results from the Chinese Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso does take home the race victory ahead of Jenson Button in P2. Lewis Hamilton in the other McLaren finishing in third. Sergio Perez in fourth. Sebastian Vettel in fifth, with Felipe Massa in seventh. Nico Rosberg with Felipe Massa in sixth. Nico Rosberg in seventh, ahead of 2007 world champion Kimi Raikkonen in eighth, and seven-time world champion Michael Schumacher in ninth, and Kiyomi Kobayashi rounding out the points finishers. Roman Grosjean, he finishes in 11th place. We come through for 12th place with Jean-Eric Vergne, Pastor Maldonado, and Daniel Ricciardo in 13th, 14th, and 15th respectively. Bruno Senna in 16th, Mark Webber down in 17th, Nico Hulkenberg in 18th with Paul di Resta, Charles Pic, our teammate Heikki Kovalainen, Pedro Della Rosa, Narun Carter-Kane, and Timo Glock all finishing a lap down. So taking a look at the Constructors' Championship, Lewis Hamilton does still lead the Constructors' Championship, 4 points ahead of his former McLaren teammate Fernando Alonso. Jenson Button in third, 24 points behind his teammate Lewis Hamilton. With Sebastian Vettel in fourth, Mark Webber in fifth, 5 points clear. Nico Rosberg in sixth, Sergio Perez in seventh, Kiyomi Kobayashi in eighth, Michael Schumacher in ninth, Felipe Massa in 10th, Kimi Raikkonen. Roman Grosjean in 11th, Kimi Raikkonen 12th, and Jean-Eric Vergne, the final driver to score points this season. And it is just Bruno Senna, ourselves, Pastor Maldonado, Paul di Resta, Daniel Ricciardo, Nico Hulkenberg, Heikki Kovalainen, Charles Pic, Pedro Della Rosa, Timo Glock, and Narun Carter-Kane, all yet to score points this season. So, taking a look at the Constructors' Championship, McLaren do lead the way with a 37-point lead over Ferrari in P2, with Red Bull 10 points behind Ferrari in third. We got Mercedes in fourth, Sauber in fifth, Lotus in sixth, and Toro Rosso in seventh. And it is just Williams, Caterham, Force India, Marussia, and HRT yet to score points this season. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have, make sure you guys drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe for more. And I will see you guys with some more sim racing content very soon.